What's going on, Capricorn family? Happy January. Happy New Year. Happy birthday, January Capricorns. Happy belated to the December Capricorns. Family, we're taking a look at January. So welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please hit the like button, subscribe for daily Capricorn readings. Join the membership family as well. And comment down below. Drop your birthday. Let me know where you are watching from. Drop your sun, moon, rising. Family, you know the only thing that I ask you to do over here is to please hit that like button. Helps the channel, but mainly to use your common freaking sense. Okay? Take what resonates, leave what does not. None of these readings are personal. I do not do personal readings. They're all general. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Capricorns, January is bringing some balance. We see that air energy with the Libra vibes, with the Justice card here, and Pisces. Pisces, Libra. Let's talk about balance, clarity in the month of January. Things being made clear. Starting the new year off fresh. Okay, like to see this. The Justice card, the Hangman, the Magician, the Hermit. Okay, little Gemini, Aries, Virgo. The Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, that World in the reverse. And we see tying up these loose ends. Those of you that did not tie up some loose ends that maybe you needed to, wanted to at the end of the year, yesterday, getting clarity on those things. There are some things that you're going to recognize this month that needed to be left in 2023, and it's not too late for you. Absolutely, positively. But we see clarity in our thoughts, clarity in our actions. Some of you starting this year off alone. I don't know why I get this energy of a breakup, but I do get for some of you, especially those of you Capricorns with heavy Virgo in your chart, Earth in general, but alone, single, this being a major time of growth, clarity, opportunity. When I think of this Eight of Pentacles as well, being very quiet about some of these opportunities, picking up extra hours, getting an extra job, working from home, side hustling. But I get this quiet focus on your career, your work. And I also think with the Eight of Pentacles, quietly studying for something. Then we also have this Nine of Wands here. Let's talk about getting focused, clarity, clarifying some things, seeing things clearly, making some moves on your own, and this energy of letting your guard down. We see a couple of nines here, the Hermit and the Nine of Fire here. Drop those repeating numbers that you've been seeing lately. Letting one's guard down. The nines being a number of getting ready to let some things go. And we see, Capricorns, that there are still some things that we need to let go of. And in particular, there's a relationship, but for some of you, it may even be holding a grudge when I think of this Six of Swords. Again, with the clarity, not just clarity, but the balance that's being brought in this month, family. Shout out to the Capricorns born on the 11th, the 12th, 9th, the 1st. Happy birthday to y'all, the New Year's babies. But something that somebody needs to move on from, letting go. For some of you, a person, but I strongly get a family issue that's been heavy on somebody's mind. And again, we see more of this air energy here underneath this Magician, that Gemini as well as Aries energy. If you know the sign of this person that you need, if it is a person that that you need to move on from or let go, or have a beef with this year still that needs to be let go, drop that person sign in the comment section. I also feel like there's somebody involved that has one of these beaded curtains. Now, whether that's you, Capricorn, or this other person, but moving on, it also makes me think of like wind chimes. But moving on, letting it just kind of, it also makes me think of a situation where some of you are just two people, like two ships passing in the night, the wind blowing, like it's time to move on from something, letting a situation um, no longer bother you, no longer take up space in your mind, especially when I'm looking at this right here. And not only that, this, some of you, again, that breakup energy that I spoke of earlier, that could be what it is, but also this energy of just needing to go and do something on your own. As we look at this justice card, excuse me, the hangman, the two, nine of fire, the empress here, the hermit and the magician, all of these people and even the world alone, singular. I feel like January, whether you are coupled up, married, or single, you're going to be spending a lot of time by yourself alone. And it is really being focused on whatever this new thing is that you're working on quietly. And I repeat, for some of you, January is bringing an ending to a relationship. An ending to a relationship. Some of you just no longer emotionally pouring into something, someone, moving in a different direction, taking some time out to yourself. And it really does speak to being drained from a person and or a situation here. Being drained, I repeat, but there's also this element of having to separate oneself from a situation and or person in which there's a lack of emotional maturity. It could even be that somebody's, not mature enough for a specific situation. Um, but I'm almost wondering if somebody isn't just separating themselves from a messy situation here. But at the center of this reading for January, this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, this Knight of Pentacles, and then I see the Queen in my hand. Big Capricorn energy. Again, drop your birthdays, family. But we see the center and the focus of January is getting this situation up off of the floor. This is a focus on work, career. This is a focus on family. This is a focus on, I feel like a lot of focus on goals, finances heavy this year, saving. I want to say taking trips, but I also feel like there's something that some of you are working or saving towards in particular and having a certain opportunity. And when I think of this Knight of Pentacles, also this opportunity, it's not an opportunity for even today or tomorrow. This may not be something that doesn't happen until August, 8-9 months from now, quietly working on something. But we see through this determination, through this continued effort, building and growing something, y'all are working on something that you can present. And notice how our queen here, notice how we can't see this person's face in this Knight of Pentacles. Notice how we can't see this queen's face here, even if we could see her from the front, as she has this veil on. I repeat, whatever you are working on quietly, you need to continue to work on quietly, even if it's not until something that's not going to be presented until next year, 8 months from now. And the multiple queens here. This energy of getting ready to start something new. Again, we're going into the new year, first month of the year, but also letting one's guard down. Some of you, I feel like it has to do with this project and having creative control and thinking and doing things outside of the box. But I also get this feeling very relaxed. Those of you taking some time to yourself, spending some time alone, having some time to yourself, whether it was your choice or somebody else's, but doing things that are outside of the norm for you. While I feel like January is going to be bringing a lot of discipline, there's also this energy of needing to be free. needing to be free with this hangman, needing to be free here and in control when I think of the magician as well. You being at the forefront, the magician and this hermit here in the world, really saying it all. Clarity on oneself, clarity on the rest of the year, clarity on a project, something major that you're working on or wanting to start, leaving a messy situation behind, letting go of a beef or something that's been on your mind that you need to move past, recognizing that you don't want to bring that into 2024. And then we see the Chariot here. Shout out to those of you with Cancer in your chart or possibly dealing with a Cancer person. But we see this energy of just, when I look at this, things fading out, like throwing things into the fire and moving on. Not a burning of a bridge moment. That's something different, but more of a, this is no longer serving me. Like paying a person, paying a situation, paying an experience, it's respect, being thankful and grateful for the opportunity, whatever it is. Some of it may be a couple of opportunities here, but these things that are no longer serving you, the pros are no longer outweighing the cons, letting it go and moving on. I also feel like for some of you that are working 2 jobs, when I think of the 2 of Pentacles, leaving, having the ability, again, some of you through hard work, also through networking and taking some of these other opportunities that are coming towards you this month, but a move to relocate, travel, a change in work, a change in work. Big Gemini energy with the Lovers. Shout out to the Capricorns born in 67, 76. But somebody's making different choices. And not just that, as we started with this Justice card, the scales of justice, the Libra scales, right? We see this 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. This imbalanced situation, making moves. So it's going from some of us making emotional decisions, reacting, where now we're responding. Now we're thinking first or twice about things before we're making a move. But this I repeat, this over investing, this being or feeling stuck in toxic situations. And when I think of this King of Pentacles in the reverse, and this plate here, this repeating cycle, toxic cycle, whatever it is, the opportunity to let it go, a lot of y'all are taking that. I also feel Devil here in the reverse and this person sitting here with these opportunities, kind of giving the Nightmare Before Christmas. But also a lot of you focusing on your prayer life and spirituality during the month of January. I feel like there's a focus on that. A strong focus on that. As well as exploring some other opportunities, again, that are outside of your comfort zone. Again, I see a couple of things. This Devil here, the Capricorn vibe, shout out to the Capricorns born the 5th and the 15th, gives me the Death card. It's the grave here, it's the grave here in the background in the skull. Again, a transition period, a transition away from this toxic behavior, from having to look over your shoulder. I really feel like for some of you, this has less to do with other people other than this small, getting past something, and more of it being a mental change, making physical moves that go along with your personal goals as we move forward towards this year. And it has a lot to do with self. Letting go of the self-sabotage. Letting go of these stubborn ways that haven't gotten you what it is that you want. And again, this energy of quietly studying or working on something with this Page of Swords. But what it is quiet, silence. Notice how we have the left hand not knowing necessarily what the right hand is doing over here. Again, my man's face covered. But when I look at the body posture here, shout out to the athletes. Look at how my man's feet are. This is somebody who's ready or positioning themselves for anything while quietly making moves. And again, it is the needing to get past a certain thing so that you can continue to move forward in the way that you want. And you know exactly what it is. And just like we saw it right here in the Six of Swords, the Four, somebody's going to be ready to speak. Now, whether it's this other party or it is you, because I'm almost feeling like Capricorn, the way that this Four is here in the reverse, while you're waiting to think about what it is that you want to say or how it is that you want to handle a situation, somebody may be presenting you with an offer, an opportunity, or wanting to have this conversation. So there's this energy of needing to be very logical and keep your emotions in check. Keep your emotions in check. Because you don't want to be stuck in a situation because you've missed an opportunity. Because your emotions were in one place and logically you were in another. When you get that feeling that you need to sit on something, you need to think before you make a move, you need to do that. Especially when it comes to an offer coming in with a person or where you're needing to move quickly. You're going to need to think. Because if you do not think, it may not end up the way that you want it to. Notice how we see another Four here in the reverse. And we see not just the Four of Wands is like a breakup. Is a breakup, is a falling out, or ignoring your intuition. Again, about a repeating cycle or a new beginning. The focus for January is new beginnings. The focus is also yourself, getting yourself situated, looking towards the future, this new beginning. And again, some of you being in this little period of isolation during January, figuring some things out, I feel like leaving a messy situation behind. Or a situation, I also think of this Page of Cups like bubbling over. We see this crossroads, and it's the twos for me. The Two of Fire, the Two of Water, a crossroad. I feel like January is also bringing in new opportunities. We've seen that career, business, the Two of Earth, the Two of Water and Fire, the High Priestess as well. Bringing in a lot of new opportunities also makes me think February, as you roll into that, is going to be full of opportunities, new opportunities to network, partnerships. We've seen continuously in previous readings that during Capricorn season and this Mercury retrograde that we are still in, that a commitment is going to come through. And you kind of see that, the cardinal in the Two of Water and Fire. This Ten of Pentacles coming in, letting your guard down, opportunities, again, not just romantic, but financial, doing things outside of your comfort zone and your body. Not the tens. We've seen the Wheel of Fortune. We've seen the Ten of Earth, the Ten of Fire, starting with an Ace now. See, when one door closes, you're removing yourself from one situation. Here come other opportunities. 6, 7, 8 here with the Strength card. Leo, Gemini, Cancer, and the Seven of Wands. Protecting one's energy, protecting one's peace. Again, the moving in silence, being very quiet about these moves. Do not ignore your intuition about a situation in which you're going to need to separate yourself or where somebody is hiding something, especially when it comes to a confrontation. I feel like there's going to be this pull to ignore your gut about someone or something. It's giving the player energy or the inconsistent, flaky. Hey, I'm telling you, you're not going to want to ignore that. It's that feeling in your stomach to walk away from something. Again, it's letting you know that a situation is indeed too high risk. There's a confrontation with someone in which you're going to know that you're going to need to want to separate yourself. But we see opportunities coming in. We see again, even with this 10 of Wands, opportunities for traveling. The straw that breaks the camel's back. So again, that one door closing where somebody's feeling down and out and depressed here. Girl's hanging her head to proud, excited, abundant, blessed, feeling very good. We see contracts coming in. We see commitments coming in, marriages, leases, new cars, new homes, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on now. Things coming together, new love opportunities. We see that with the Hierophant, the Two of Cups, but we see reconciliation. We see a Tower moment and things moving very quickly. We also see this energy of not being able to trust someone, which I feel like we've covered several times, but also this ghosting, somebody just disappearing, having an opportunity placed in front of them, or even some clarity and taking advantage of these new opportunities. I repeat, taking advantage of these new opportunities, investing in things, the separation, and distancing oneself to be in alignment with what it is that you truly want. January is a month of alignment and getting you on track and pacing yourself for really the rest of the year. Capricorns, let me know what resonated for you. Let me know what one of your New Year's resolutions is down below. Hit the like button, subscribe for daily Capricorn content. Check out my second channel where I do general readings for all the other signs as well as Earth. And Capricorns and Crosswatchers, I'll be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.